round off over some stuff within the Premier League. So a name that was trending, and I'm sure Devil will be very happy to have this, to speak about this, is this boy here, as you guys can see, Dani Ceballos. Now, I was watching this guy for Real Madrid last season during that whole crazy thing, and I was like, oh, this guy's a pretty interesting player. So when I heard that he was loaned, I was like, what? But then a Real Madrid fan then told me that, nah, it is a loan, and we're bringing that dude back because Real Madrid know how valuable he is. So for Real Madrid, they're like, he is for the future. But for what Zidane is trying to do, we wanted to gain some first-team experience somewhere through. And for me, I think that this guy should be... Because remember, because I actually want to know, the amounts of Spanish players who've come from La Liga to the Premier League and have been amazing has been amazing. People have always said that, what if Santi Cazorla was fully fit? Do Arsenal win a league title? I mean, well, maybe we'll get there. But I think that for Dani Ceballos, for me, I feel that this should be Arsenal's main central midfielder because, again, this brings up the whole thing of they never replaced Patrick Vieira. Gilberto Silva was a midfield kind of sponge and everything like that. Yeah, he was much more defensive. He was good at what he did, but he wasn't a defense, possession, drive forward with the ball, connect, leader, literally an all-encompassing midfielder, which is what Vieira was. So,
but you don't find many of them though.
No.
You don't get many Vieiras. So
yeah.
You're never gonna replace Vieira.
You don't. Okay, but if we say Dani Ceballos now, I mean, and I'll probably get Devil to start off with this. Do you feel that? And it's a shame because it's only this one season, but who knows? Who knows? You never know what stuff can happen if he likes it. But how much of an impact do you think he can make on the team, specifically tactically? And how do you think Emery is going to use him? And how do you think he's going to help augment Arsenal from what they didn't have last season?
Well, what we didn't have last season in midfield was someone
who could carry the ball. And we've clearly seen he could carry the ball. Someone who, and I keep going back to Santi Cazorla because Santi Cazorla is one of my favourite Arsenal players. You could give him the ball.
Two-footed.
Well, you could give him the ball, tell him to stand on a crisp packet, and he wouldn't lose it with two defenders around him, and he would still be on the crisp packet. He wouldn't leave the crisp packet. That's how good he was. And I think Ceballos has some of those qualities where you could give him the ball in a tight space, he'll control it and he'll pop it off, and he'll beat two man just by being able to control the ball and pass it to someone else. We don't have that. We haven't had that since Santi Cazorla got injured. Our midfield's been completely different. I would like to see him used with Torreira holding behind him and Ozil just in front of him. That's in home games against oppositions where we should be winning. That's what I want to see. Maybe away games you can't really do that because that's a bit too open. But when I think of Ceballos, Ozil, Lacazette, Aubameyang and Pepe on the same side, come on, man.
That tells me Arsenal we concede a lot of goals.
Yeah, bro, we'll get 6. Okay. No, but I think, you can't do that all the time because, as you said, you're leaving yourself open. So Emery has got a lot of interesting decisions to make this season because if we have both our fullbacks fit, they're going to be bombing forward as well.
Yeah.
So it's very attack-minded in what the team
Would it
have.
come down to a shootout between him and Ozil for that number 10 position?
I don't know if he sees him as a 10.
Ozil? Where the hell did Ozil come from?
Well,
Ozil, Ozil, you'd think of the players we have. And if you put Ozil amongst those players with Aubameyang making runs, Pepe making runs, Lacazette making runs, Ceballos finding him in space, he could be very dangerous. Could be. Or he could be off to DC United in January. Either way, if he's gone and we still have Ceballos, I wouldn't worry so much. Do you know what I mean? But if we lost him without Ceballos, I'd be like, well, we've got no creativity in our midfield. So it's very interesting. And on the loan thing, if he does go back to Real Madrid, but he got us in the top 4, I don't care. Thank you. Well done. Brilliant.
Done his job.
Now we can go get someone else.
I think Arsenal fans are hoping that Real Madrid buy Pogba next year, which means they don't need Ceballos.
Yeah.